But I gotta be pile driver 6,000 for 16 minutes. If not, I'm Lil Schmeat Ray.
Yeah. And that's 16, brother. Some they be like, yo, 30 minutes, 4 to 5.
What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite sports podcast with, of course, a little bit of a twist. I am your boy, Nefty, a.k.a. Padriano Rivera, here accompanied by a few savages themselves. To the right of me,
they call me Big Ella.
Mr. Big Ella himself. Mr. Jefferson
My name is Jeff.
is not here. We had some technical difficulties, so we had to record this podcast on a non-normal recording day, and Mr. Jefferson couldn't make it. So, but he is here in spirits. Beba is back here somewhere, but holding off the applause because we still have to introduce the most important savage, and that is you guys. Thank you for the listeners and watchers for tuning in. We truly appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the episode because I know you guys are going to enjoy the episode. Yes. Subscribe to the channel because unfortunately YouTube is telling me 80% of the viewers are not subscribed. What are we doing? You are right here. It takes 2 seconds of your time, but we would truly appreciate it. Hit that big old subscribe button and it will help us achieve our goal of getting 1,000 subscribers that we are trying to achieve by the end of 2026. And we can't do it without you guys. You already know, man. You already know.
Let's lock in. Let's get it.
Yes, for Shorsky Minorski. Listen, make sure you guys stay tuned. It's going to be a sport. I told you, it's your favorite sports podcast. There is a twist, though. It's going to be a sports-packed, jam-packed episode. We're going to be talking about MLB free agency. Okay, we're going to be talking about NFL playoffs, NBA All-Stars that have been announced, along with potential MVP candidate. We're also going to talk about why an adult star was on camera this past weekend. Yeah. And if you or your friends can fly a plane. So make sure you guys tune in. We are going to tackle all these. But before I start, can I please shout out to Desmond Scott for being the man out here. My boy Desmond said, divorce? Divorce where, brother?
Yeah, he was.
You think I'm going to be sad?
Yeah, he did the opposite of what Ray was telling him to do. And hey,
that's a Fizney. That's a Fizney. I told him, yo, brother, lay low, dog. Lay low.
Brother had the guns out. Guns out, tongues out.
I'm going to be honest with you. Go for it. Go for it. Honestly, you know me, I was trying to be an adult last week and try to tell him, yo, listen, keep this in house, think about the family. But we do know who I is, and I like this type of energy. So I'm okay with what he's doing. And, people are saying that, they called TMZ. I forgot the girl's name that they so called. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We don't even know if that's truly him. But we're going to assume that it is him, and I am assuming. So I'm going to, shout out to Desmond. Now, he's also moving. I'm going to give you guys a little insight here. My boy is moving like as if he didn't cheat. Or there's more to it. Someone that potentially cheated or has been accused of cheating and then also gets hit with the divorce papers probably moves a little bit different. Nah. My boy said, yo, I'm still going to have my fun in the streets. I'm still going to get on Instagram and post my cooking content because that's what people know me for. Delicious. I'm still going to show my fashion aesthetic content because that's what people know me for as well, or secondarily. And I'm even going to post, I'm even going to post my new apartment content. Like, they keeping the house over there, but you thought it was over? Nah. New place, new me. What up?
I like the energy.
No, I really do. Shout out to Desmond Scott. And like I said before, bro, I'm a follower, so I'm checking out his content, man. Shout out to my boy. Listen, bro, we gotta tackle this board.
Where do we begin?
Yeah,
where do we begin? I mean, let's start off with the playoffs.
Okay.
Because that is hot, fresh in my membrane, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm still hurt about the Bills, Buffalo Bills. I'm hurt about Josh Allen. I'm honestly hurt about the whole team. Obviously, Matt McDermott gets fired, and to be honest, I had maybe a couple days to think about it. And previous years, I would have put the blame on him. Going against Kansas City, not being able to go ahead and win, I would have put blame on him because what Josh Allen has done in those games has shown up. This game, though, Josh didn't. With the turnovers and with the 2 plays, if he goes ahead and makes a good throw, makes a good ball, they come out with a win. Right or wrong with the 2, PIs for 52 yards and the non-catch interception. So if you go ahead, Josh, do your job and just stick to it and not do anything more than try to be Superman, they win that game. And I can't see Matt McDermott being the reason as to why. Defensively, they hung in there, especially with the field advantage off the turnovers. They could have gave up 7, and they didn't. They gave up 3s. So to watch that game just kind of like slowly diminish in the wrong direction hurt. So Matt McDermott is now out, and it's like sort of like the Knicks. Like, where do you go? Because I don't see anyone else that is gonna go ahead and step up. Mm-hmm. I heard, oh my goodness, I heard the head coach from the Giants that used to coach Josh Allen. Brother, no. Nope. You think if they couldn't win with Matt, they're not winning with him. They're not. And I don't see anyone else coming in there, oh my God, that's going to go ahead and get them over the hump. You have Harbaugh, who is now with the Giants, that if he waited maybe a week or two, maybe he could have been the head coach of the Bills. And that would have been very, very nice to see. I just think to get over the hump, I think, 1, you need to get a better coach. And 2, can we start working on these players? I know Josh Allen had a terrible game, but at the same time, can we talk about Coleman being an issue? And you drafted him very high. Can we talk about we only have a slot receiver in Shakur? Other than that, who else do we got? Brandon Cooks. He played phenomenal for us, but he's not a 1 or a 2. And I'm not saying he's no slouch, but again, past his prime. And then everyone else, Gabe Davis, again, out their prime. So offensively, where's our development in trying to get these guys to go ahead and get a wide receiver or go pay one? So obviously I'm going on a rant, but that's because I'm so disappointed. If we move on, let's move on to the Patriots. Let's move to something nice, something electric for you.
Well, I do want to pump the brakes because I do want to say something about. I think you did a good job, so I'm not going to attack anything about the Bills. What I am going to attack is Josh Allen should not be excused of any, as you said, any fault for the outcome of the game. Yes, he tried to play Superman where he probably should have been a little bit more effective playing the whole Superman thing for a winnable game. I know you had to do it the week before to beat the Jaguars, but listen, you had to play a more cerebral game against
Denver.
Against Denver, especially in Denver. So I'm going to leave that to that. 2, I know they fired the head coach, but we also need to think about that some of this blame goes to the ownership of this organization. Yeah. Listen, you guys, since probably drafting Josh Allen, if I remember correctly, or if I can remember at the top of my head, I think only drafted high rounds, like Eli said, 1 Pro Bowl?
2, Brandon Cooks
2?
and Kevin Knox. That's it.
So You guys aren't drafting well. You know, the best that you got. I mean, you guys to give Josh Allen, you guys gave Stephon Diggs to Josh Allen, and for whatever reason that didn't work out because maybe play calling didn't get Stephon Diggs the ball. And look, I'm not trying to say or be any snotty or anything, but look at how the Patriots are saying, yo, no, we're gonna give you the ball, especially in pivotal moments, and Diggs is making plays. I seen Diggs make 2, like he snatched it out of the air. The Texans, the defenders couldn't do anything about it. He said, no, I'm catching this ball and there's nothing you can do about it. So you also got him James Cook. And listen, James Cook is doing his thing out there, but it's not enough, especially when the play calling takes the ball out of James Cook's hand in pivotal moments of the game. So I think a lot of blame also has to be put on management / ownership of this organization. And unfortunately, that cost somebody their job. What also cost somebody their job is I am getting sick and tired of the flip-flop on if it's a catch or not a catch. Yeah, me and Eli watched the entire playoff weekend. Ooh. And we got sick to our stomach to see something at the Bills game called, as not a catch, immediately called or changed, because I think they called it a catch. Or they called it.
No, that was immediately interception.
So they called it an interception and confirmed as an interception. And if I show you a picture of how, or the first frame of this catch, brother, any other instance, this same play has been determined as a catch. I.e., this happened in favor of the Buffalo Bills the second time they played the Patriots this season in New England. Same thing happened. Now it was in favor of Buffalo, and me and Jeff even came on this pod. I think the pod after that game said, "Hey, the refs are holding us." Okay, the refs were officiating very bad, two consecutive bad games for New England, and look how the tables turned against Buffalo when a pivotal moment. That's the other thing. I hate when the refs make themselves known in the playoff game. We are not here to watch refs. We're here to watch the players. You guys did a great job throughout the weekend.
3 quarters.
Throughout the weekend, all the refs did a great job allowing players to just play the game. And then all of a sudden, you guys wanted to make your presence known. Now, what makes it gross, we've seen this before with the Calvin Johnsons, with the Dez Bryants, with the Steelers against the Patriots in like 2012 or 2013. I forgot what year that was. Obviously, we've seen it this year with Buffalo. But we didn't have to go that far. Because why? The next day, literally the next 2 games, the exact play, and I mean the exact play, happened in the Texans and Patriots game. And then the Rams and Bears game. Do you guys want to guess how those were determined? You guessed it. They were both catches. Yeah. Literally the same exact play. There is no difference. I don't care what any of you guys tell me in the comment section. I promise you there is no difference. Call me dumbwit. Call me, I don't know, sports. Listen, my eyes saw what my eyes saw in all 3 games, and it was the exact same thing. I've seen it in slow-mo. I've seen it frame by frame. I've seen it all. Shut the okay? I don't want to hear, oh, you don't know sports. Boy, there's no way. What, you calling me blind? Because it was literally the exact same play. So I'm getting sick and tired that we just like to pick and choose how we're going to officiate a certain play that has a huge determination in a playoff game and also led to, unfortunately, even though it's been probably overdue, a firing of a head coach. And that is completely unfair, in my opinion. Yeah. But just like Eli said, we're going to move on. The Houston Texans against my New England Patriots. Very exciting game as a Patriots fan. At the same time, a very annoying game. Both defenses did their thing. I can't really remember a pure defensive game. Oh, I mean, depending on how you look at it. It's either a pure defensive game or both offenses just couldn't freaking keep the ball with all the fumbles and interceptions between both teams.
I think with defense, I think they got to Drake May twice with the 2 fumbles. So I think that's not much you could do. And I think, again, I'm just going to say great defense because the batted balls by New England that they created. That. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna give it up to the defense. I think they were very aggressive, both sides, and making sure that we're gonna punch the ball out even when you do catch it.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of that. Offensively, I can see that Patriots had a rhythm and then got out of whack, and then have a rhythm, and it had to do definitely with play calling. We were talking during the game. It was very, honestly, like
Lackadaisical.
yeah, it was, and then very like elementary. It's like, all right, we're gonna run. All right, we're too far. It's 3rd and 8. All right, we're just gonna chuck it to the flat, and then all right, 2 yards, and we're gonna punt it. There was nothing that they could do 20 yards forward because obviously my boy Anderson was getting to you guys, getting to Drake May. But again, screenplay wasn't working. The long ball wasn't working. All right, well, let's figure the intermediate routes. And that is something that obviously you guys couldn't figure out because you guys couldn't run the ball well because they're knowing you were going to run it. And then when it was time to throw, they were also expecting it. So I think because of that, being too predictable, it made it a lot harder for Drake May to settle and obviously the offense to get going.
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised. I'm a little afraid too. I'm gonna be honest. Let me start with that. Our defense is shown, and it looks like it's waking up a lot of people to our defense. I guess people didn't really realize how good / great our defense was. Now, for my New Englanders, we probably seen this all season. If you watched every game the way I did, we saw bits and pieces when our defense locked in for us. Okay? Now, what we also did see is how our offense can be very, very electric in the first half and then take their foot off the gas in the second half. And I've been telling Eli even noticed this throughout the season. Yeah. This is a problem that we have, and this is a problem that I think is going to show up and probably bite us in the ass if we make it to the big game. I think we can probably... Now, I might be speaking ahead of myself. We could probably still beat Denver, maybe with, having some holes here and there on offense, but our defense playing at an elite level. But I promise you, when we get to the big game and the lights are bright, that 1/2 and lackadaisical offense is not going to work out. Yeah. So they got to... Now, what surprises me is we bring back Josh McDaniels, and... Yes, he's implementing a playbook that is complementing Drake May very well. But what happens in the second half that our offense just dies. A lot of it could be that, back in the day we had, if McDaniel, because there's stories about McDaniels making a play call and either Tom Brady or Gronk or Edelman say, we're not doing that. Listen, check this out. I'm going to run this post route. Forget what McDaniel's saying to hit this. Okay? This guy can't guard me. We had players that said, yo, cut this out. We got this. So maybe that could be it. Maybe that's something that Drake May has to develop, something that Henderson, something that Stevenson have to develop. Yo, cut this out, bro. Give me an RB draw. This guy, he can't go by Campbell. He's Campbell's about to give me this gaping hole. I'm going to take 20 yards, and we're about to kick this field goal and win this game, dog. Yeah. So that's probably something that they need to develop because... Whatever Josh McDaniels is doing in the second half, whatever the Patriots are doing in the second half offensively is just not working. It's just not working. So they need to figure that out. If not fast, if maybe we don't want to win the Super Bowl.
Maybe the team is adjusting, and he also has to adjust.
No, and
that's also a key too.
And that's a fact. Again, we / he, as in McDaniels, seen a lot of success with quote unquote the greatest of all time. Quote unquote, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. A very versatile wide receivers. Yeah. Wes Welker, Edelman, Amendola. We had Randy Moss one time. Deion Branch. I get it. We had all these receivers, all these toys that he could play with. Pause. Now it's like, you still have Stephon Diggs. Pop Douglas, it looks like, if you give him the right call and really, really good catch to pretty much seal the game for us, we have weapons that I guess he can work with, but he's going to have to work with, and I guess you're right. He's going to have to figure it out. The team also has to figure it out, but it's just, I don't know. But shout out to my Patriots for making it to the AFC Championship game. Once again, the trend lives on. I think it's, what is it now, the 15 or 16 straight year that either the Patriots or the Chiefs are in the AFC Championship.
Truth.
Shout out to the Denver Broncos. Well, sorry. But shout out to the Denver Broncos for also making the AFC Championship game. I will say thoughts and prayers to Bo Nix for unfortunately breaking his ankle or fracturing his ankle, I think it was. And we're hearing a lot of rumors. We don't. The people are saying that it's during the game. People are saying that it was in celebration in the clubhouse that's where he fractured his ankle. We don't know what it is, but what I do know is thoughts and prayers and speedy recovery, brother. I know how it probably feels that you, I won't say carry, but you lead this team to this moment and now you can't play the game. For all of you guys saying, oh, we've seen this before, the Eagles, Carson Wentz tore his ACL, and Nick Foles. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yo,
I don't want to hear that.
My boy Payton talking crazy, bro. Talking crazy. My boy's ready. He will be ready. Yeah.
It's cool and all, but
it's
as long as it stays healthy, I think what hurt me is the fact that Nick Foles can't let your brother just, hey man, you were a glorified backup. The only reason you probably beat us is because you already knew that system. You were only 1 year out.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? I sound sour, obviously. On the other end, congratulations to the Rams. Listen, congratulations to the Bears. Wonderful year you guys had. Especially Ben Johnson, right? Is that the head coach? Wonderful year. The lights were too bright for you guys.
You played a phenomenal game up until the overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, it just
when you needed it most, when you
guys
needed
had
Caleb
it.
most,
You guys had it.
It was there.
You guys had home field advantage. The whole icy cold Chicago was to your favor, even though, listen, Matthew Stafford played in Detroit. Yes, it's a dome, but it's still Detroit. Matthew Stafford, understand. He played in Detroit in a division where he still has to play the Packers. He still has to play the Bears. He still has to go play the Steelers and all that fun. No, not the Steelers. What's the other one?
Yeah, it just because his record is no good in the weather situations.
Yeah.
I.e. last year against the Eagles in the snow.
That wasn't the snow.
When they should have won. Well, I'm going to say should have won. Well, people would speculate that they should have won.
They're going to go ahead and play... the
Seahawks. And again, obviously, we forgot that game because of 49ers.
Because it was a blowout.
Yeah, it wasn't even
My
close.
Goodness.
Yeah, it wasn't close.
Yeah, that was probably literally in the entire playoffs. I think that was the only unwatchable game. Every game has been great.
Yeah.
Every game has been great except for that one. It went bad
In the
really
first
fast.
30 seconds.
Really fast.
First 30 seconds.
But shout out to all the teams in both the AFC and the NFC championship game. It's going to be a fun weekend or a fun Sunday. I can't wait.
Yeah. I mean, let's continue on that. We got so many head coaches moving around, offensive coordinators moving around.
Well, shout out to your Giants.
Obviously, getting Harbaugh, which is great. We got Stefanski going to Atlanta. Which is also great, especially what that offense can potentially do with him being there. And then we're
hearing that Mike McDaniels is heading its way to the Chargers.
That's right.
As the offensive coordinator.
As of right now, if nothing changes, that is the guy for the Chargers. And again, I don't know how to feel about it. I do like what the Chargers have. Obviously, they needed to change the offense coordinator because I'm looking at the roster. I love Ladd McConkey. I think he's great slot receiver. Obviously, Quentin Johnson stepped up. Obviously, he was injured majority of the time, but when he was there, he was a TD threat like a mother lover.
Yeah.
And then he is an old head, but he still got it done, and that is Allen. He played really well. And you got two young running backs, obviously Vidal, and you had what's his name? Haskins, who was hurt again for a majority of the season. But when you have two running backs that are really, really good and can complement each other, and with those three guys, I think you can make something happen. And I think if we get the McDaniels of like 3 years ago, where that offense was booming, and they were electric, that will be great for the Chargers. But these past 2 years, it's not the same coach.
Yeah.
It's not the same guy.
Yeah, McDaniels
that's-
just go over there and just worry about the offense. You don't have to worry
Yep,
about it. That's what Harbaugh is there for.
But yeah, I think that's the only thing I got about it. If he can just focus on the offense, not worry about his sneakers, not worry about his clothes and his the glasses and all that fun stuff, and he just
he goes
focuses
from
on that.
Miami to LA.
Yeah.
But he needed to go to like Green Bay to like
Oh
lower it
yeah,
down.
to not do this.
Yeah. That's where
No,
he
for
needs
sure.
to go.
Yeah, he needs to lay off.
My goodness.
But yeah. So that's how I feel about that.
This is gonna be very surprising, but I'm gonna add on to that. Hey, Herbert, it's time to step up, brother.
The clock is ticking.
Yeah, it's time to step up. A lot of us Herbert supporters, our rope is very slim right now. It's very thin. We try to support because skillfully you are a top quarterback, but unfortunately, yeah, the wins and losses show differently, especially in the playoffs. So you got to get it together along with. Listen, they're giving you. There might not be the best options, but you have options. You now have coaching. Your defense is top notch. I don't. What else do you need?
Yeah, I think he has an overall solid team. So this year definitely was either a prove it year for me. It does suck that his thumb or his pointer of his throwing hand was injured or fractured, which obviously that does play a significant role.
It does.
So I don't want to, but I am on that list, bro. I've said that. I think, obviously going into this year and last year, I'm like, I think I'm off the Justin Herbert. But again, I've been pumping the brakes because you said, hey, he's got what he needs. Just give him a chance. So far, I don't like his chances. Which then leads, obviously, to Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Big time rumors happening with Lamar that
What
we
is
didn't think
happening?
that.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, we're hearing. Well, one of the rumors that I heard, because I didn't hear the other one. One of the rumors that I heard is potentially being traded to the Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
Now they don't have a head coach either, so they're gonna have to figure something out over there. But it looks like they hit it
Pete
with.
Carroll's out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, am I off?
I don't know.
I thought
I'll
Pete
be honest,
Carroll
I
was
don't
out.
know.
If not, then I guess I'm wrong. If not, then okay. Listen, you have your coach, you have your running back, okay, you have your tight end. Your defense, yes, here and there could get lackadaisical, but you do got pieces on defense with Max Crosby and them boys that they can get some stops here and there. So,
And they have
you
money.
got Tom Brady. Tom Brady could teach you a few things while you're there.
Yeah, they got the cap space to do it. They got the most cap space in the whole NFL to go ahead and get a wide receiver or work on their linebackers and safeties and maybe get a corner. They have the most money to go ahead and spend.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good landing spot. I mean, obviously, I don't know how true it is, but hey, people are not liking McCarthy and the Vikings. They got Addison, they got Jefferson, they got A. Jones. So they got Mason over there. So they got some boys over there.
And you keep your purple. You keep wearing purple.
So for him to go there and have very good weapons, obviously Hawkinson's over there. So they got a tight end. Obviously the wide receivers got a running backs. So that'll be another good spot. But then again, if he doesn't go there, I'm a Bills fan. Justin Jefferson, we will pay you. We will definitely give up something to go ahead and get you. And I'm going to say it, A.J. Brown wants out. I know the Eagles were trying to hold him, but hey, if you don't want to go back home to the Patriots, the Bills will gladly take you, buddy. So I'm just saying, as a Bills fan,
Yeah.
we need a wide receiver. We need one. When it matters most, we need one. I would gladly take either one of them.
Yeah, I've said this before. AJ Brown, come home. Stephon Diggs used to play for Minnesota, so if AJ Brown doesn't come, Stephon, you can work your magic as well. And let JJ know, hey, man, it's cool over here. It's cool over here. There is another wide receiver, though. I won't say anything now. I'm going to wait till it develops a little bit, but there is another wide receiver that had a huge year this year that has been linked to, i.e. the Bills, and certain other teams, also linked to the Patriots. I'm not going to lie to you, but we're not like the top 3 priority, in the eyes of reporters and stuff like that. But again, I'm going to leave that leave it alone and wait till it develops a little bit more, because I don't want to, break something and the next thing you know, I look like a dummy. But I'm hearing about another primetime receiver potentially also moving from where they're playing. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, listen, before we make the move to the NBA, because we have some NBA news for you guys as well, there is noise around Ryan Clark and his recent criticism with 2 quarterbacks, and unfortunately this is being brought up, the race of both quarterbacks. So, as a lot of us have been, we've been very critical to Josh Allen and his performance, or lack of, and so was Ryan Clark. Shout out to Ryan Clark. I do really like Ryan Clark and his taste and stuff. This is nothing against him. I'm just reporting on what's going on. Now, this past weekend, especially during halftime, he is catching heat that during halftime of the Texans game, he defended CJ Stroud to the fullest and said, no, you have to let him figure it out in the second half because he can catch a run. Now, this is after he throws, I think it was 4 interceptions in the first half. And I'm not too sure right now at the top of my head how much Allen threw in the Denver game.
Yeah,
but
for
in total?
turnovers. He has 4 turnovers.
Okay, well, CJ Stroud had it in one half, and it looks like Ryan Clark's sentiment were different depending on which quarterback he was talking about. Listen, I'm on both sides. I do think it is gross because it does look that way. I'm not saying it is that way. I'm just saying Ryan Clark, and he likes to be outspoken. He needs to understand that it looks a certain way. Now, is it that way? That's not what I'm trying to say, at least. But it looks a certain way. You got to kind of have to be inconsistent. And a lot of us are consistent because we keep saying, hey, listen, Josh, this might be the year for you. You don't have to go through Mahomes. You don't have to go through Burrow. Heck, you don't even have to go through Lamar. Like, this is your year. Unfortunately, you bit yourself in the ass trying to play Superman for the second game in a row, and it didn't work out against Denver. It's okay to have that criticism against Allen. You kind of have to keep it similar when it comes to C.J. Stroud. Now, there's other people on that panel that were going kind of crazy talking about, hey, how about you bench him and put in D. Mills? And I'm like, okay, now we're kind of bugging out.
Yeah.
No offense to D. Mills. We're talking about C.J. We're talking about your starting quarterback that had a really good rookie season, and I know he's still trying to chase that season and still develop off that, but that's like okay, maybe that's a bad comparison.
But can we talk about his wide receivers? Like, Nico Collins isn't playing. Schultz
Yeah.
gets 42 yards in the first,
and he gets hurt too,
quarter,
right?
and then his calf injury goes out. Obviously, they couldn't.
And you're
run.
playing against a great defense. Like, so is the Patriots defense not supposed to force turnovers? Like, what's happening?
And you got to look at who he's throwing to. Like, I guess we're gonna put on the quarterback, but we got to remember he doesn't have one of his biggest weapons. Obviously, his second option is also gone.
Yeah.
You can't run the ball. They know you have to throw the ball. And guess what? The Patriots' freaking corners are freaking good.
Listen,
We're not going to sit here and talk about the corners are not good. You have a Pro Bowler in Gonzalez who's a freaking beast. So to sit there and say, hey, stop turning over the ball. It's kind of hard when you got to throw it. You know what I mean? So I think, yes, CJ Stroud should get criticism, of course. Anybody who goes ahead and throws 4 interceptions or have fumbles, you need to take care of the ball as a quarterback. But again, you got to keep it the same playing field. I can see there's a difference with obviously someone who's been in the league a lot longer, a.k.a., Josh Allen. Obviously, this is his 4th year in the league in CJ Stroud.
I think
and this is your second time in the playoffs. So third. So I can see that being like a little discrepancy. But again, if people are now picking this up, that means it has been already established. So again, I love him. I think he's great. Got to keep the same energy on both sides.
Yeah.
Which is why I like Cam Newton. Cam Newton was right to it. He was like, hey, as a player, former player that has gone through it, I'm now going to speak as an analyst. This is where I'm coming from. And he shot his shot and was a straight shooter. Said, this is on Josh Allen. He's got to show up. And obviously, first round, he's freaking phenomenal. Second round, he's shaky. Obviously, we know how he is in the third round. Not so much. So again, if you keep that same energy throughout your takes, I think you won't run into this problem. But as someone who is outspoken and is going to be who he is, sometimes it is going to ruffle a couple people's feathers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and, hey, you just give him a break. I know it looks a certain way, but...
Yeah. I didn't see it that way. I can just see, him trying to be like, hey, there's still time in the game. He did try to go ahead and make an adjustment, but
well, I think the reason why is, for all of you in the comments that love to say, oh, you definitely don't know anything about football. You guys have to watch the game and understand, not content. What is it? Oh my gosh, now I can't think of the word. Now I look like a dummy. Listen, Josh Allen, everybody attacked Josh Allen. So it wasn't just a Ryan Clark thing. Yeah. We just attacked Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And bruh, this guy loves him. I love him. Obviously not to the notion that he is. He's not that high on my favorite quarterback list right now, but we love him here. We're still going to keep it real and tell you, yo, Josh, you are effing up. You got to clean it up, brother.
Big time.
If you watch the Texans game, like I just said, everybody else was like, yo, get him out of here. Put D Mills in. If you don't think saying put D Mills in is a crazy comment, then you can't attack Ryan for also saying, yo, this is your starting quarterback. He's having a rough first half, this, that, and the third. Let's, and I think he even said, like, let's make it simple. Just get these checkdowns, It wasn't like he was saying, nah, this is the quarterback and he just should finish the game.
No,
he was giving reasons as to why CJ Stroud, as the starting quarterback of the Houston Texans, should finish this game.
Yeah.
We've probably seen this before with a lot of other quarterbacks, maybe Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and they probably still finish out the game. Yeah. It's not always going to be an Alabama moment where we can take out Jalen Hurts and throw in Tua Tagovailoa and go win the national championship. It doesn't always happen like that.
No.
Sometimes you just gotta. I mean, yeah, if you bench it, but no one's benching in the second half. Halftime, who's benching the starting quarterback?
That means you're giving up.
Yeah, white flagging me exactly.
Yeah,
they were only down 10, I think, by the half.
Yeah,
I get. Cool. 4 turnovers. I get it. That's crazy.
You're still there.
You're down 10.
Yeah.
You have one of the most elite defense that's obviously causing turnovers. Rough. You just got to catch a few offensive strides here and you're back into the game, which they did for a moment. And obviously, the Patriots defense was kicked up. But listen, let's not just attack Ryan Clark. Now, again, like I said before, Ryan, you also have to understand how things could be perceived to the masses.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know that, but just making sure. How are we feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great, man.
You were out there. You were out there hooping today. I
was a hooper. I was hooping, bro. I still got a little juice in me, bro.
You do.
I still got little juice.
Great defense. Great help, brother. I saw that man spin right into you. I said, "Oh boy, you didn't even know what was about to happen."
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I haven't played team defense like that in Dude,
Yeah,
high school,
don't
we
take-
were moving.
Don't take that page out of my book.
No. I need to. There's some of the things you do defensively that people don't notice. I'm like, I saw that.
Help. I'm
was in
probably
there.
sneaky. I'm probably a good help defender or team defender.
Yeah.
1-on-1, not gonna lie to you, I gotta be less lazy.
Yeah.
But-
It takes a lot one-on-one, and I think today showed. I don't have cement feet. I could still move
For sure.
Obviously, these guards they thought I was a cupcake, and they,
Yeah, they thought wrong.
Yeah, they
Immediately.
They was like, oh, okay, young fella
Mm-hmm.
or big fella, I should say. But
Yeah,
it
it was
was fun.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. Listen, I've because of my injury, I've been watching you guys play a lot, and there's certain days that I get pissed because I'm like, what am I watching? This ain't basketball. Some days I do get jittery and I'm ready to hoop. Today was one of those days I really enjoyed how, and it wasn't just you. You know, everybody there was balling and doing their thing.
Yeah, everybody had.
It was a fun game to watch. But I had to check on you. You know, you hadn't. If anybody knows E, they know that E has a 2-game minimum, and what I mean is this: first game, chalk it up in anything.
Yeah.
Just chalk it up. In baseball and basketball and dominoes, whatever. First game, he's just warming up, bro. He just got to dust the rust. Now, once you flip the switch, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah,
It might be over for you.
they turned me up defensively.
My
though.
boys, first play, they fed the ball to his defender or the guy that he was defending, and he had it. He couldn't do the let me wait on it. Nah, he had to flip the switch
Had to turn it
immediately,
on. Yep.
and it was a sight to see. And let me tell you, it was a sight to see. But I'm glad you have fun. I'm glad you're okay. Hopefully because we still have to work out, but hopefully we're not that sore tomorrow. But speaking about basketball, NBA All-Star starters have been named. I know this is something that you brought up.
I have it. All right, here we go. Obviously, if you don't know, now you know. Team USA, because they're doing the Worlds. So Team USA, we have Steph Curry, we got Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Cade Cunningham, and Jaylen Brown. Obviously, we now go to Team World. We got Shea, Luka, we got Joker, we got, oh my gosh, how do I forget his name?
What'd you say?
Kumbo.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
No, we can
And
forget
then,
his name.
yeah, no, bro, don't do that. And then obviously, Greek the Freak, and then obviously our guy, 7'2" from the Spurs.
Your guy. Another
Nah,
one
that's
that
not my guy. That's
Yeah,
not my
another one
guy.
that I'm
You know
not.
that's your guy.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. So that's the starting five, bro.
On both
That
sides.
is on both sides. It's a bunch of bigs versus a bunch of guards. Because even the guards
Are big
for the world
what
are
is
big.
6'6" and 6'9",
Bro, you have
right?
Joker.
SGA. Oh wait, sorry.
Well, yeah, SGA is like 6'5",
Yeah, it's like 6'6".
and then you got Luka sitting there at
6'9",
and then
6'8".
you got Greek Freak,
All right, yeah.
and then you got Joker, and you got the freaking what's his name? Yeah. And look at the guards. Look at how small the guards are. You got Steph,
Wait,
Brunson,
Greek
Tyrese, Cade, and freaking Jaylen Brown.
Greek Freak is in world. Okay. Oh, because I see what they're doing. I was gonna say I would put, but obviously this guy's American, so he wouldn't be there. Okay. You said wait. On the other side is what? Brunson, Steph, Brown.
Tyrese,
Oh my gosh,
Cade,
it is a
and
bunch.
Brown.
It is a bunch of guards.
Let me see these. Hold
No,
on.
that's the starters.
I better hope it's not be the starters. Holy smokes. But that's what popped up on my feed. That better not be the starters. Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna be in trouble. They have no bigs.
Yeah, none. No. There's got to be, what's his name?
What's Sagoon? Oh no, Sagoon's probably gonna be in world.
Yeah.
Zabonis is probably gonna be in world. Yikes. Siakam is world. Damn, so they're not gonna
They're
have big
in
men.
trouble.
They're no deep trouble.
Well, it depends. It depends if because he played for Team USA, and that is
Who?
76ers. Embiid.
All right, yeah, but
That's if Embiid does now. Maybe he
yeah,
switches
like,
up.
you know what I'm
Would
saying?
be
Like
funny.
homeboy's a walking glass, so I don't even consider him.
All right, where are you? Where the frick are you? Nope. All right, I guess not. It doesn't want to pop up, but yeah. It doesn't look so good for the boys. Oh, I have it right here. I got it. No, this is it, bro. That is the starters. NBA All-Star starters: Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, and Tyrese Maxey.
Yikes.
So they do have a big. And then
Who's the big?
Giannis, he's on the other side.
Wait,
Giannis is on the side with Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Jaylen
so he's on
Brown.
Team USA.
Yeah. But I'm surprised why they did that. Or these are just the starters in general.
No, those might just be the starters.
And then you got Luka, Shea, Steph, Victor, and obviously Joker.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Dude,
Yikes.
what in the world?
Where's Bam?
Literally.
Bam still hurt?
Oh, he's
Bam
not-
got to be USA.
Yeah, those are only the starters. Obviously,
Yeah, of course.
LeBron
I mean,
is not in that starter position.
but starters probably by votes. I'm gonna let you know right now that shouldn't be the starters by game time. You know,
Yeah.
if
That
you
would
guys don't
be-
put big, tall men, pause in that starting five, it's gonna be a long day for USA. Long day.
Brother, there's guard.
Anthony Davis. I know he's hurt, but what's up with that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to go through. Oh, well, no, Cat is probably world because he's
You think
Dominican.
so?
He doesn't play on Team USA. He plays on Dominican Republic.
Yeah, he does. Oof, brother. Well, that's what I'm saying. The world might go ahead and
Yikes!
kill Team USA.
Yikes!
I mean, you better hope LeBron playing for Team USA.
I mean, LeBron should be on it because, or not. But
No, not as a starter, but I'm sure he's
no.
gonna get- he's
Listen,
playing
I
for Team
know
USA.
everybody wanted his starting run to continue. Hey, man, LeBron, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Yeah. At this point, just enjoy.
Yeah, bro,
Just enjoy. But yeah,
that is tough.
bro, we still got more, bro. We still have more. We have MLB free agency, bro. This list is insane.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a second because first of all, thoughts and prayers to
sugar.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, tearing his ACL. I know that all too well. Speedy recovery, man. I mean, I don't know. Now, is this gonna halt the whole Kuminga situation? Are they gonna keep Kuminga now? Because they're gonna.
I don't know what they plan on doing. I don't know what Steve Kerr plans on doing.
Wait. No Anthony? Timberwolves?
He's not a starter.
All right.
What we doing here?
Okay.
Yeah, talk.
I was about to say, hey, maybe Rudy Gobert, but he's French. That's still world.
Yep,
They
it's
literally
still
got
world.
all the big men.
They really do.
What
all
the
the bigs. All the bigs.
And then you also told me about. Listen, I put this up here. He's talking to me about Tyrese Maxey. I said this before about, I forgot who it was. But these
Ja
suckers
Morant.
don't need shoe deals, bro.
I'm talking about-
Or wait, hold up, time out. Let me go back. Okay, shoe deals is cool. He's not getting a signature sneaker, right?
I'm
that's-
not sure.
If it's a shoe deal, my bad. I'll take it back. Maxey, congratulations on getting a shoe deal. If they give Maxey a freaking signature sneaker, oh man, we are cooked. Anybody could get one.
Nope.
It's just a shoe deal.
All-star Tyrese Maxey is receiving his first signature shoe with New Balance later in 2026. Signature shoe for Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, brother. They're giving them out like pancakes on a Sunday morning.
Hey, call me an old hag or whatever, bro. I come from the era that the super duper stars were the only one, bro. It was only LeBron. It was only Kobe. I mean, Steph, honestly, when he came in. But
KD was that guy.
yeah, well, KD also is in that Steph era.
But then that's it.
That's
After
it,
that,
bro.
That's all this
A lot
should
of the
be.
other guys, like the Adidas guys, didn't get their own shoe. They were on Adidas, like the Tim Duncans and the Gilbert Arenas. They didn't have their own shoe. Yes, they had like the Team Adidas, and they'll call it like the Gilbert Arenas PE, but it wasn't a signature shoe. Like, why is it now? You know, anybody can have it. Anybody can have it.
D Rose had one.
But that was a little later. That was a little later. And D Rose, let's be honest, D Rose became one of those guys.
He did.
Before his knees checked out on him, D Rose was the guy.
Yeah.
You know, in that time, if you didn't talk about LeBron, KD, or Kobe, D Rose was that next person.
You got to think about it. D Wade didn't get a shoe deal, bro.
Or a signature shoe either. I mean, he had to get one out in China.
Yeah.
Jordan wasn't going to give him a signature. Yeah, I don't think Jordan gave him a signature shoe.
So,
Melo got one, but that was under Jordan. There was a few of those Melos that were rocking, though. I ain't going to lie to you.
yeah.
People sleep on some of those Melos.
And that's what I'm talking about. You had to be really good to go ahead and
Bro,
get a
you
shoe.
gotta be them. Because you had to sell. Listen, anybody could have been, and that's kind of what it's showing now. Anybody could have had their own signature shoe in the United States because everybody loves NBA players in the United States. All these little kids, they're gonna buy the LaMelo Balls, they're gonna buy the Tyrese Maxey. But can you be global?
Yeah.
Or the kids in China gonna be like, yo, I want the Tyrese Maxeys? Probably not.
Yeah. Like, how is John Morant doing? His things should look.
That's what I'm
pretty cool.
saying, bro. Bro, Luka is one of those guys. He has his own with Jordan, and they don't even sell like that.
Yeah, no. It's tough. Even JT got a deal too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But, you know, everybody got one. Everybody
tough.
got one. Everybody got one. Let me know when Paulo gets one.
Ooh,
All right,
do
we can
that,
finally
bro.
get to the MLB free agency, brother.
MLB.
And the big boom is that Gavin Lux is now signed with the Tampa Bay. Nah, let me stop. He did sign with Tampa Bay. And shout out to Gavin Lux. Hey, if anybody knows, all my MLB The Show players, you know that Gavin Lux is one of them. I don't know what it is with Gavin Lux at MLB The Show. He is a killer.
He's like that.
What? Oh, man. Don't give me any Gavin Lux. Don't give me a Gavin Lux in my Diamond Dynasty packs.
Silver.
Oh,
gold,
what? I am cooking with that
platinum.
boy. But of course, I'm just trolling. The big fish that finally got a landing spot is Kyle Tucker signed a 5-year, right? Was it 5 years? Am I bugging? 5-year, 4-year. Right? It was 240 because it's 60 million per year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So 4-year, $240 million contract with, you guessed it, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Let's get
Shout
it.
out to the Dodgers
get
for
it.
scooping another one up away from the rest of y'all.
Another
obviously-
one bites the dust.
This has the sports world in shambles. Every other team's fandom is just... They're like, what? Oh, we're cooked. Oh, GG. I mean,
Yeah,
even
no,
I
it
said it,
is.
but hey.
No, but we are, bro.
GG's.
Yo,
Oh,
put up
we're
the
on our way
money.
to a lockout. Lockout guaranteed. Da 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 da.
Put up some money. We got freaking big market teams not wanting to put up money, a.k.a. the freaking Yankees.
Listen,
You know? You don't want to put money out, guess what's going to happen?
You're gonna lose out.
Yeah.
and it's going to happen. Listen, I think Betts already said that when his I've heard, this is what I heard. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I've heard that Betts is already saying, yo, once my contract is done, I'm over. You want to know who else's contract is done around that time?
Ooh, De La Cruz. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like-
it get dangerous,
Listen,
brother.
Hey, for all of y'all that are salty, let me tell you something real quick, bro. All that lockout, all that salary cap ish y'all want to talk about, yo, keep that for the weak ass NBA and NFL. We don't need that over here. And let me tell you something. They want, but you know, you got to give chance for the Colorados and the Athletics. Hey, yo, dog.
They can care less.
Let me tell you something, bro. Those owners don't give a shit about none of these big fishes, bro. Even if they had the money, I could guarantee you they weren't going to sign Kyle Tucker. They weren't. That's not their... Those organizations specifically are always at the bottom of the barrel because they do not care about winning. They don't care. Arizona made it to the World Series a couple years ago, and they are struggling to get back no matter what they do. Those owners don't care. Also, you guys are only salty because you guys are losers. And I'm part of it too. I'm a Yankee fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm salty as hell that my Yankees can't freaking open the freaking checkbook. Yeah. But this happened 2 to 3 years ago when the San Diego Padres decided to sign every freaking shortstop in history and created their defense off them.
Yeah. All
Yo, we already
5 of
got
them.
a platinum gold glover, Fernando Tatis. Let's go get Manny Machado. We already have Manny Machado and a platinum glove. We already have gold glove Manny Machado and platinum glove to Fernando Tatis. Let's go get Xander Bogaerts.
True.
We already have Bogaerts, Tatis, and Machado. Let's go get Luis Arias. Cronenworth. Brother, now they just didn't win, so nobody complained. But because the Dodgers did it, and now they're back-to-back, we're in shambles. We need a lockout. Yeah. Brother, they only... You know who they took the guy from? Let me break it. Let me tell you something. They only took Kyle Tucker... Not from the Colorado Rockies. So I don't know why you guys are bringing the Colorado Rockies like they need to be saved. No. They took... Hey, let me break it to you. They took Kyle Tucker from the Yankees, Boston, the Mets. You want to know what they have? They have money. But they don't want to spend it. The Yankees are over here being stingy. Boston, I don't know what the heck they're doing with their roster over there. And the Mets, they're in a chokehold with Juan Soto. So even if they did have the money, they probably can't cough it up because Juan Soto's over there like, who else are you trying to sign?
Well, they had a chance, and this is why I can't, like the Mets fan, I can't stand them. Because you go ahead, you sign Devin Williams, and you sign freaking bum-ass.
Oh, yeah, right.
Before signing Diaz.
You can't,
You can't sign 2 Yankees before signing your Met closer.
And then be mad that your Met closer decides to go to L.A.
Yes. You can't be upset.
What are we talking about?
So I would have done the same thing. Oh, cool. You're going to sign these 2 from the Bronx? Bet. I'm going to L.A. Check this out. No. Can't.
Yeah, like
there's no way.
Where is that energy? Last year, the Yankees took Devin Williams because the whole news was that the Dodgers were going to try to get Devin Williams too. So the Yankees said, no.
Yeah,
We want Devin, so we're gonna go in. We lost Juan Soto. We're not gonna lose Devin either. So what happened this year? Like you guys didn't want to open the checkbook for Kyle Tucker, and look, the worst thing possible happened. He went to the Dodgers. So I don't want to hear about that lockout. I don't want to hear about that salary cap weak shit that the NFL and the NBA want to do. Well, no, we don't do that here. This is a big boy league. You got the money, go spend it. You don't want to spend it, guess what? Someone is. And unfortunately for the rest of y'all, that someone is the Los Angeles Dodgers. And good for them. Because, let me give you guys some grace. Yes, it does look like it's going to head into a lockout. I hate the fact that it is because all you guys are crying about it and pussies about it. So, unfortunately, we have to get in a lockout. But if I was the Los Angeles Dodgers, why not go get a 3-peat before the lockout happens? Any of y'all would have loved the same thing if it wasn't the Dodgers and it was your team. So, I don't want to hear that weak shit. I really don't. Am I mad for my Yankees? Of course. But I'm not mad because it's unfair. I'm mad because we are dumb as hell and we don't want to open the checkbook and say, what do you want, Tucker? We need you. We want you.
Yeah, and no one also said anything when we were doing it.
That's
that
a
was
fact.
Another thing. When the Yankees was running the table,
That's a fact.
Everyone hated
You guys
us
hated
for
us
winning.
then too.
But again,
But
you knew what we were doing.
No one was complaining that much that you guys were begging for a lockout.
No, that was never the case. We had
almost
blank check.
Listen, if it wasn't for certain plagues or certain players, the Yankees could have had a 5-peat, almost a 6-peat. What were you guys going to do then? The Yankees, right, off a 3-peat or a 4-peat, whatever it was, they still end up going to the World Series 2 years in a row after that. Of course, they lose it, right? They get in a tough battle with Boston in 2003. Boston said, we got to up the ante. Let's go get A-Rod. The Yankees opened the checkbook and said, you want A-Rod? Check this out. You're not getting A-Rod. We want him to. And we're going to give him the money. And we have Derek Jeter, so you can't even play shortstop. Go play third.
Yeah.
Where was the rest of the league in that? Because the only people that complained was Boston. No one else complained about that.
Everybody else was
I remember. Now all of a sudden,
yeah,
the sports is in shambles. It's not in shambles, bro. Your team just doesn't want to fucking spend the money, and they have it.
Avengers unite.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Soft. Keep that in the NBA. Keep all that salary, soft shit in the NBA and the NFL. This is the big boy league over here. We got money to spend. Them boys got it. They're just not spending it.
No.
They're just not spending it. You know what else got it? A bill of danger.
Yo.
And you know why she got it? Hey, go ask your father.
Go ask your poppy.
Go ask your pops. Go ask her husband. Go ask her boyfriend. Why does a Bella Danger have it? But that being said, a Bella Danger, I'm not going to say who or what she is, made an appearance in the college football playoff championship game.
Yeah.
And boy, does did that make the internet go into a frenzy. My only question is why?
Yeah, man. If you know, you know.
No, of course.
But if you don't know, it's okay.
Brother, I was watching the game when I saw that, and I even put it as my Instagram note. I said, "Is that a Bella?" Yo, because the thing is, right? I seen a TikTok. Whoever the producer or the cameraman, yeah, you funny, my boy. You funny. You know exactly what you did.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for sure. No, thank you for sure. But you know exactly what you did, brother. You know exactly. How'd you even know she was there?
Big U fan, bro. Go to school there.
Of course, but was she sitting front row? Like,
I don't know that. Don't know.
Because that shit was packed in there. You can't tell me you just all of a sudden found a Bella Danger.
My boy was like this. He was in there. Oh, boom. Check this
Yo,
out.
listen, for the women out there that are mad at their husbands or their boyfriends or whoever because they got happy for an adult star, cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Learn how to fuck better. Oh, wait, my bad.
They don't do that. That's why they're upset.
I seen a video, brother. I seen a TikTok. The girl literally said, yo, you got about 3 hops from me and I'm clocking out.
Yeah, bro, I got bad knees. But they want us to be...
But I got to be pile driver 6,000 for 16 minutes. If not, I'm Lil Schmeat Ray.
Yeah. And that's 16, brother. Some they be like, yo, 30 minutes, 4 to 5. I'm like, brother.
Hey, yo, shawty, if you don't get lockjaw from slurping me up, I don't want it.
Oh, man.
And you know who doesn't get lockjaw from slurping up? A Bella Danger.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Hey man, shout out to the cameraman
I'm just
and the Bella
happy,
Danger.
but hey, they didn't go, hey, 10 times, you know what I mean?
10 times
or
is sick.
30 times. Like they didn't go crazy. They just, you know, if you saw her, hey, and then that was it.
No, you're right.
So
you're right. It was one of those, hey, if you know moments. We're not gonna put her name, her occupation, none of that.
And stop using your kids as, oh, you know, my kids are watching the freaking Natty. No,
Your kids don't know.
No.
And if they do know,
Hey.
don't blame the cameraman.
Yeah.
Ask your kid why he knows.
His daddy, and ask him why he know. Because of you. Because you won't be giving it up. So that's why exactly he be in the shower like, me time. Bella, where are you? So
Where
no.
out thou?
Yeah, no. I blame you. I blame you for why they know.
Yo, E, I saw. Shout out to Abella. Shout out to Indiana as well for winning it. Shout out to Miami for making it. I know it was short, but hey, it is what it is, brother. Shout out to the Big Ten, I guess. 3 years in a row, you guys are national championship. It's okay. We'll be back. And by me, I don't mean Alabama. SEC will be back. You go. Yeah, because a lot of oh, man, I love comparisons. Everyone's frenzy right now. They're trying to compare Mendoza to Joe Burrow. Brother, let me break it down as to why that comparison shouldn't happen. Stat number 1. Mendoza had a game. What was it? So I read a few stats that and how it coincides to what Joe Burrow did. Brother. So apparently Mendoza had a 397-yard game. 1. If Burrow had a 397-yard game, it would actually lower his average. Mendoza reached 3,352 yards for the season. Joe Burrow did that by his 9th game. Mendoza had three 4-touchdown games. Joe Burrow had all but one game have 4 touchdowns or more. Mendoza and Indiana. You guys had a tremendous season. All of you other are trying to compare it to the 2019 LSU Tigers. Let me tell you something real quick. Don't. It's uncomparable or incomparable. I can't speak.
Wait, hold on. There's no way I'm seeing this correctly. You're telling me, this is what you're telling me. He didn't throw a touchdown in this freaking game?
Who?
And he only threw for 186 yards?
Mendoza?
Yes.
He ran one in, and that was like the highlight of the game.
That was it.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
That was the highlight of the game.
Yeah,
brother.
he had a 12-yard run. Other than that,
GG's.
a GG's, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the block punt.
And the field goals.
Yeah.
And the one rushing. One freaking rushing. That's crazy. Yeah, no. I can't compare that, bro.
Nope, not at all. Leave that one alone, brother.
That ship has
Do not
sailed,
compare the LSU Tigers to these guys,
No,
or
not
these
even
guys
close.
to the LSU Tigers. Don't do that.
buddy. Not even close.
That is a different ball game over there. Now speaking about stats, I read that every 1 out of 2 men in a dire situation claims that they could fly an airplane.
No.
So there's 2 of us on this couch. If the plane is in dire need, you think you can fly it?
Why you went directly to me?
Because I know my answer.
It better not be no.
My answer? I'm not flying the plane, bro. I'm sorry. If
You're not flying the plane.
heck no.
You love planes.
I do love
You know
planes.
how the planes operate.
I do love yes, the science behind planes flying. Yeah, of course.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do?
Talk to me.
I'm going to ask God, why the hell would you give me Raimi freaking Mejia to be my best friend, and I'm going to die on this plane?
We could die together, bro.
It's not how I want it to go out.
Your dog, you seen a cockpit?
I'm just saying, bro. We are in Jersey, bro. We got the Hudson right there. You can be the
Yo,
guy,
brother,
bro.
I'm not silly. That was a tremendous event.
You can
That was a 1 in a million event.
you can do it.
Nah, chill with that.
You got
bro.
Nike on. Just do it, brother.
Me no sully.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't be able to put my hand up. I think for men, it's always, wanting to be the savior and wanting to be the guy to help and be the hero. This is very ego-ish. So if you don't have any credentials of freaking flying a plane,
That's
GG's, bro.
That's like
GG's,
that's like the doctor, in an airplane, and they're like, anybody a doctor here? And so I am. The doctor or what, bro? I'm having a heart attack. You are an optometrist.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to help me.
What are you saving me from,
Yeah.
brother?
Yeah. No,
Listen, I'm gonna
agree.
tell you that stat does not live on this couch. No, we're not flying that plane. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to look around. I'm just going to look around. Like,
Bro, I'm
I
already
hope
brain
somebody-
dead. What? Yo, we're going down. We're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on our way to DR.
Bro.
That we're Mayday. No one else. No. Bro, I'm dead inside already. What? All you got to tell me, yo, we're going down. It's over.
We could do a
over.
water landing, bro.
Do you know where?
For the both of us, we're cooked. Imagine landing in the middle of the
Are
ocean.
you telling me a water, bro?
Man.
I'm afraid of large bodies of water, bro.
I
What
know.
are we
Me too.
talking about?
Me too. We would.
It's
we
GG's,
wouldn't
dog.
make it.
Mentally dead.
We're
dead.
floating, just floating.
I might catch a heart attack just thinking about it. It's over, dog. It's over. I'm dying before we even get to hit the ground.
Oh man!
What is this guy talking
I'm
about?
going straight to the front so I could die instantly.
Yo, put me up there, bro.
I'm taking all my.
Put me
I'm
up there.
running.
Nah,
I'm
I ain't
running.
gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna die slow,
I
bro.
might lose my shit. If we're nose diving and I'm seeing it, nah, chill. Keep me back there, bro.
No, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna die instantly, but I'm gonna die like without knowing either.
No, you know
what?
you're gonna die, bro.
No, I know, but
Wouldn't it be like fasten your
without knowing
seatbelts?
when exactly it's happening, you know?
Nah, bro.
Well, you're looking straight at. Oh yeah, we about to smack right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no,
And just talk to the
bro.
guy in the cockpit.
Yo, my
Hey,
heart is racing right now thinking about it. We're done here. We're actually, yeah. Listen, if you guys enjoyed this episode, like the episode, subscribe to the channel. I already told you guys at the top of the episode. 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. Do us a favor, especially if you're still here.
Yeah, like
Subscribe, bro. Subscribe.
Appreciate the two. Appreciate the two. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, we are getting a lot of love, but again, we can't do this without you guys. We truly, truly need every single one of you. Hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber by the end of 2026. Please, we truly appreciate it. If we got to start begging, I will beg.
Hey yo,
I
we
will
can eat
beg.
more glizzies.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna do more stuff. We're gonna do giveaways. We're gonna do
yeah.
glizzy types of what do we call this thing? Yeah, whatever. Events, competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a glizzy eating competition. We'll buy 10 each and see who's gonna finish it first.
Bread or no
I'll
bread.
do it with Jeff.
Bread or no bread.
It's a good question. We'll figure that one out. That being said, hey, we love you guys. Everybody stay safe out there. Make sure you tell someone you love them. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.